Hey guys, welcome back to your midweek reading. We have three different readings as usual. These are all pyrite, I believe, but the first one is kind of square or rectangle. The second one has been smoothed, kind of oval. And then we've got these two little dice shaped pyrites. So if you want to choose energetically which one you're drawn to, we will be just shuffling out cards as we go, so I don't have any laid out here to choose from, and we'll be starting with this deck. So go ahead, choose first, second, or third reading, and I'll see you there. All right, welcome to the first reading. So you chose the first solid chunk of pyrite. I love this stuff. And honestly, I chose all these pyrite crystals because every once in a while I'm super attracted to gold, like just the color, especially this sort of champagne kind of gold. So I thought I'd use those today. And just a heads up, I'm thinking about doing, I am an intuitive energy artist, so I am contemplating possibly doing reading around our full moon here, the harvest moon. So I will be posting that today as well if I do get to do it. All right, let's see what's going on in your energy. We're going to kind of see what's coming and going, coming towards you, where you're going. Boundary stones. This is sort of where you're being pulled into. You're like, okay, I was going to say I need to tighten up my boundaries, but some of you need to loosen up your boundaries. The words on the card: negotiations, contracts, communication. So there's just balancing this, whichever way you need to go. And as usual, we're going to get some tarot to clarify. But I feel like for most of us, this is going to go both ways. Tighter boundaries in some areas and, sort of loosen the reins in other areas. But we'll come back to that and see. And what's spirit bringing towards you? Relationship, express, don't stagnate. Ooh, this looks interesting. The volcano. So we've got boundary stones and the volcano. So I think this is saying is we're going to get a advice card in the middle, how to balance these two energies. But basically the message is clear already. By putting up boundaries and knocking down some walls too, will allow you to say what needs to be said before it blows into, chaos. This just looked like lungs to me. So let's see if any more comes around that. And we're going to get a moon card for the advice. But yeah, maybe something around lungs. Maybe you're feeling, maybe that's your tell when you need to open up, is you feel a heavy chest, you feel tight in the lungs. Step out of your comfort zone. This is your solution. Step out of your comfort zone. So we're talking about relationships. Express, don't stagnate. That means say what's on your mind. Say it, and say it in a balanced way. That seems to be your advice so far in this reading. So let's get some tarot. I love the boundaries card. And I'm actually going to get two for there because this is a general reading, so not everything's going to resonate with everybody. But I feel like, yeah, I love this card. Six of Wands. Some of you have really been working hard on balancing, and it's already paying off. It's already paying off. It's allowing you to step into the spotlight a little bit more, say what's on your mind without unbalanced emotions behind that coming through, making you uncomfortable. I'd like one more clarifier for the boundary stones. Thank you. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. So seems like we have a very forward moving group today. We've got the Six of Swords with the Six of Wands. So you've already established your boundaries. You've let down some walls. You're aware that you need to keep an eye on some things. But I would say this is a big congratulations from the universe saying, well done. This is going to bring you into easier times dealing with people. I feel like you're coming into a time of needing that quality more. Maybe your job is calling for it. Maybe you're just wanting to live more loudly and you need to use your voice more and you want to be comfortable with it. You don't want your emotions taking over and having you regret what you're saying. So both of these cards make me feel like you're really kind of stepping up into your life. So that is exciting. Let's get some clarifiers for the volcano. This is what's coming towards you. And you've got messages flying out everywhere here. Ten of Swords. You're done with this upset, with the uncertainty of where your emotions have led you in the past. So you're like, I'm done. I'm getting it together. And you're tired of the eruptions. You're okay if somebody else is erupting, but you are moving into a higher vibration and you're feeling done with all that. And you've been working on it a long time and it's absolutely paying off. We're going to get, I was going to wait, but I want to get one more clarifier for both of these cards because you're exhausted from it because it's been a lifelong struggle. Yeah. And the result? 10 of Pentacles. Good job. 10, 10, 10, 6, 6, 10, 10. You've likely been seeing a lot of synchronicity with numbers as well. Take it. You don't need to know the meaning. You don't need to look up what everything means. You'll know it. You're intuitive. You'll know what it means. You're done with this and you're stepping up again into the lungs. Look into see how your chest is feeling right now throughout this reading. Look how your chest is feeling when you get some news that might feel challenging. Pay attention to your chest. Pay attention to your lungs. But this is amazing. You've been working this for so long. And all those seeds you've planted, you are moving forward. It just feels like a snail's pace, but it's not. This time we're in is it feels magical in a really weird it's really weird Twilight Zone kind of way. So whatever you're doing to manage this, if you feel like you haven't quite managed it, keep going because the payoff is huge. So let's get some clarifiers for step out of your comfort zone. What is that about for you? Okay, you have been raised and you have been living a certain way that you feel is the way. And to step out of that really is stepping out of your comfort zone. But that being said, I really want to say I feel like you're being called to try on some different try on some different faces, try on some different ways of being. It's not it is a mask, but it's we've got to try them on. It's like finding a new outfit. If you wear the same pair of Wranglers forever and just get that size and that brand over and over, you never see what the others are like. So trying on different parts of your personality that you've never tried before, yeah, they're part of you. But some you have created and some are really part of you. So this is asking you to really adopt those new parts of yourself. For instance, you might feel outspoken on the inside, but on the outside, you feel like, oh, I just come across as I don't know what I'm talking about, and that's for a lot of you is what is going to be changing, or that you're going to step out of your comfort zone to change. Showing up that, well, no, I know this now. I can walk in here like I know what I'm saying because I do. Because I do. So this is going to be a fun time for you. You've like if there was 12 modules to get through this part of your life, you've completed them all, done the tests and burned the binders. Like you are done that. So what should we let's get from my other rune tarot, my Vikings. Let's see. Let's get a clarifier for each row and then we'll grab an angel card or something. Page of Pentacles for the boundaries. So now this is allowing you to start new endeavors, to start just new ideas, new projects, new trips, new things that you wouldn't have done before. Okay. And we've got the Magician clarifying the advice, which is stepping out of your comfort zone, trying on some new faces that are you. You just don't know them yet. And it feels weird because you're like, everybody knows me like this, but so what? This is your life. The Magician, you've worked hard. Let's get rolling on this. I'd be excited to see what you do. And for the volcano and all the tens, Magician is also number one. Like this is a new, oh, I love it. Your advice is do something, like be new, become the new you. Okay, let's get a clarifier. Three of Swords, Three of Swords, Three of Swords. This is what you are leaving behind. This is the only thing that can come back and get you into the Ten of Swords. This is that sense of failure. I can't do it. This is that sense of so many people said this. So many people believe that. We got to come out of that and get into the Ten of Pentacles. This, my heart is beating so fast right now. Okay. And it's in the middle. Like I can feel like I've got, my heart is right almost in my throat. Yeah. What is that trying to tell us? What is that? That is the fear. Look at the difference. That's what's going to want to keep you from this and this. I can feel it in my back. This is like, oh, why bother? It's not going to work. Let's find out a little more about the Three of Swords and in relation to the rest of these cards. It seems like it should be it's about the past, but it wants to come creeping into your present as well. A little more information on that. Yeah, Seven of Wands, stand your ground, and the Two of Wands. You need to stand your ground with this you that you've become and are becoming. You're going to need to stand your ground and not worry about what those people are thinking or saying. It just, because it doesn't matter. Everybody's going to say this and that, but you really need to stand your ground and be aware of what's going on around you. But this doesn't matter if they say, wow, this person's just really changed, they're fake, they're this, they're that. It's none of their business anyways. It's yours. You're becoming who you are. So keep going. And the Two of Wands, this, leaving this behind is what allows you to choose your new path. That is encompassed with magic and things working out and Strength card on the bottom. Oh, beautiful. So this whole reading feels like, whew, The dominoes are just falling, and then we get stuck here. We get stuck here, and you know what I'm talking about. It's a hiccup that happens over and over and over and over. And sometimes you might feel like, I just want to move where nobody knows me. But trust me, if you work it out where you're at, you've gained a strength that nobody can touch. And then we've got the 9 of Cups behind that and the Wheel of Fortune. So yeah, if you can get through this hiccup again, your universe probably going to hit you with another 3 of Swords. Power through, you can do it. And that brings you to the strength, and then it's a whole new door. Let's get a couple angel cards. I usually do a reading on the weekend. I had to miss it this weekend, didn't pan out. But I like my Wednesday staples, my midweek reading. Ooh, Twin Flame, 2222. There's your numbers all lining up again. 1212. Passion, Twin Flame, choices, awaken. 1212. I've been seeing that a lot too. So this talks about well, we'll come back to the Twin Flame, but the choices, I love that. This part of you that you're working on to expand your personality or to expand your who you are, like discovering more parts of yourself, trying these parts on and taking them for a drive. Do that. It does open up some choices for you, and it gets you through that hiccup there. This is your awakening. You'll see that everyone is just you, surrounding you. Be you. Go do what you need to do. Be free. And the Twin Flame, that's interesting, because when we were talking about boundaries, creating stronger boundaries, but also letting your guard down a little bit in some spots, my thought went to, companionship, romance, that type of thing. We need to make those adjustments to allow for that to happen. So great job. Anyways, this feels very sure. It feels very clear what needs to happen to choose a new path. But you've got the strength and the stick-to-itiveness. Like you know how to finish something. So there's no doubt in my mind you're going to do that. Oh, look at that. 1 + 1 = 2. You're lining up to your path. So I hope you enjoyed your reading. I will see you next time, and have a great week. Hey, welcome to the second reading. Here we go. You chose the tumbled, smooth, sort of oblong pyrite. Loving the gold today, yesterday. Let's see what's coming at you, where you're coming from, and little advice from our expert guides as to how to manage bringing those energies together. Okay, that's like 1,000 cards there. I know, I exaggerate. The healing stones, interesting. Tenderness, care, gentleness, nourishment. I like that he's got them on his chest. This is interesting. Reading number 1, it was about boundary stones or something, I think. And I felt it was about lungs, and now he's got these big stones on his lungs. So these two readings might be connected. I don't know. A lot of green. We are ready to start growing. Well, we are growing a lot. Alignment, it's coming together. Precision. I love this blue. Have you been seeing, I've been seeing like, well, I have off and on for years, but recently, during a sound healing session I was conducting, I saw, and they're like this blue orb over the lady I was working with. It was awesome. And I do see blue come around. So you are in a very gentle space, just like the round edges of this pyrite. They're not sharp like the other two. They are smooth. This almost looks like a pendant, like a raindrop. Yeah, this feels like a very nice, calm reading. Get a moonstone, or a moon card. I'm in my reading brain again. A romantic cycle begins, and it's time to release negativity. I don't think it's time. I think you have. That's what's brought you into this, this high vibration state. You can just feel like it's time for a pause, and you've gone from here and you've just raised yourself here. You're not even standing on anything. You're just like so sure that you're being held up. Like, I'm sure you can feel that. So I feel like this is past tense, but I'm going to bring it down here anyway. And we'll put it there in case you feel like there's any left that might come poking around, any negativity. But I just feel like you're in just an amazing spot right now. And we are in the harvest moon energy. So I did mention in the first reading, I am an intuitive energy artist. So I may just do a painting reading for the full moon energy here too. So if not, another time, but I definitely want to get my Wednesday reading out. Okay, let's get back to you. We're going to get some tarot for clarifiers, but as I mentioned, we got to look at the bottom card. 3 of Wands, your ship is coming in. So let's get some clarifiers for all of these. You have been healing. You are, look at that, the High Priestess. This tender side that you've brought out, this more relaxed you. And is that a green? Yeah, it's got a nice green crystal right there over solar plexus. So I feel like you've been unwinding your nervous system too, which is probably making you even more intuitive than before, and just not even realizing you're making these intuitive decisions just so easily now. So yeah, this being more relaxed and gentle and nourishing yourself with time and sleep and not needing to have brand new ideas all the time has really let you come into your true energy, which is very powerful just by being calm. That's your superpower. Calm. That's where you see clearly. Calm. That's why we've got the Hermit come out. And this, in my mind, the Hermit is very calm because he's in the dark, got his lantern, seeing the way, really seeing what's what, finding out, really just being in tune with himself, which I love both of these energies and rest in them a lot. But when I said you were making decisions just like intuitively off the cuff, kind of without even knowing it, it's like making it easier for you to choose where you're going next time. And you're choosing something different this time, by the way. A new romantic cycle. Interesting. So maybe you've been single for a long time and you're thinking, I feel like I've wrapped up that last stage. Maybe I could go. Maybe I could find companionship. Okay, let's get a clarifier for alignment. Thank you. Wow. 6 of Pentacles. It really is coming together. You may be seeing numbers like 1, 2, 3, 4 on your watch or your clock, or just a sort of a natural transition like that with other things, because it really is coming together, and you've come out very abundant to. And I love the balance scales in his hand in this deck, because you're feeling very balanced. That's what's got you feeling so calm. You know it's coming together. No matter what is actually happening in front of you, you feel this. You feel, yeah, it's all coming together. Nobody can tell me different. That's a strong trust that a lot of people don't have. Wow. Three of Swords came up in the first reading in this exact spot. So I feel like we've got a pretty tight group here that have done a lot of work on themselves. And the only thing that wants to come back and throw a little wrench into your plans is fears, disappointment, past disappointments, past sort of how you've come to conclusions about things in the past might have to change, so that's what this is. And that just made my head cloudy. You have gotten so clear. You've gotten rid of the brain fog. You've tendered up. You've let yourself become more tender, more who you really are. You have got alignment. And what this does is take that away. It takes away the bang on intuition. It muddies up your view. It muddies up your vision. So this is in the air, not just for this reading or not just the first reading. I can say this is in the air, afraid that, well, it didn't work before. Why would it work now? Take a moment to realize that is happening. That's the truth. Okay, when did this fly out? Anyway, Six of Swords, beautiful. Six of Pentacles and Six of Swords. So more than enough. You are moving into calmer waters. So everything is focusing on your forward movement. You feel it. You're already in the future, even if it's not happening. You are in that energy. I hope that makes sense, because you can feel that energy around you, even if you haven't moved yet, even if you haven't got that new job, even if you hadn't started that new romantic cycle yet. You can feel it around you so strongly. It is real. And I just want, the devil. So this is the only thing holding you back. This is fears. This is doubts. This is clarifying the Three of Swords, because we do not want our fears to hold us back. Let's move into those calmer waters. I'm going to get one more of these. Well, it seems like that or those are relevant to you. There's two. Nothing is impossible. Open to the unexpected. You'll find a way. Could we get a better clarifier for the devil and the Three of Swords? I'm covering that because there might be some bodies too uncovered. We can't have that showing on YouTube. So nothing is impossible. So all those fears, all those thoughts from before, like, oh, it didn't work out before, why now? This is clarifying everything we just said here. Okay. And, oh, you got two stone cards, singing stones. Transmit your vibration. Use your voice. This looks like it's almost like pyrite. Use your voice. we're going to get a couple clarifiers here because I think part of this devil energy and Three of Swords is, you're afraid you don't know enough. Just say what you want to say. And I really feel like that shouldn't be part of it. This is your opinion. And it counts. It counts. You're wanting to, yeah. 5 of Wands. You really have struggled with that, what I just said about using your voice. But you can turn it around. We have the Magician. And he's going to go right there. So this, using your voice, your vibration, you've changing your vibration here. When you calm, like I said, is your superpower. But that's, nothing is impossible. So believing it is half of the manifesting for the Magician, number 1. And let's get one clarifier for the 5 of Wands, because is this fight over? It seems like it with these ones clarifying, but just to ease our little mind, let's get a clarifier for the 5 of Wands. Where are we at with conquering that? 7 of Swords. Okay, you feel like you still need to fight for this, and maybe you do. Maybe there's people that don't have your best interest at heart. Yeah, like the 7 of Swords. That's, check your back. Check your back, baby. You feel this way because you've always had to watch your own back. You've always had to be on guard. You've always had to. And maybe that's the case right now. You've got the Emperor on the bottom of the deck. Maybe that's still the case, but there's still a way around it for you to keep your calm energy. Because no matter what or who is around, what's going on, you can keep that higher vibration and that calm energy. Knight of Pentacles and the Lovers on the bottom. So you are choosing to do the work, to move through in an honest, productive way. And no matter what these people are doing around you, you've got this. And I don't feel like this is about a couple. It's about making choices. And this, you're able to keep a calm mind while this kind of chaos still exists around you. And you're able to make some good, solid choices that you feel very sure about. Self-love. Oh, I love that. 2255. That's the energy we talked about in the beginning with the healing stones. Nourishment to yourself. Self-care. And 1212. This came in the last one too. Choices. So it's like the world is, it's almost one big choice now. What vibration are you choosing? You need to stay in this self-love. Your choices all open up. You stay in this calm hippie vibe. There's nothing that can stop you. Playfulness, that's part of it. And awaken. Playfulness will help get you unstuck from all of these 3 of Swords, the devil energy, the fears, the, ooh, I'm not sure. Ooh, I don't know. It didn't work out before. That's the playfulness will help raise your vibration, bring you back into your high priestess, and boom, nothing can stop you. So you know this, you work through it lots of times. It just might be coming up for you again. And but good job on everything, and stay zen, guys. Okay, until next time, take care. Hello, you've chose the 2 little dice shaped pyrite. They're so cute. So I don't know what's got me so attracted to this champagne gold color last day or so, but we're gonna roll with it. So just so you know, the Three of Swords has come up in the last two readings in the same spot, third position. So we'll see what happens with you. But basically, we're taking stock of the energy coming in, going out, where you're going, all that. And I'll just mention quickly, as I did in the other two, if I can grab enough time, I might do energy painting around this full moon, the harvest moon. I'm an intuitive energy artist and might do a little video on that, but we'll see what kind of time we have today. Boundary stones. This came in the first reading. All three readings is like one big reading. And lay it on the altar, hand it over, soften, surrender, forgive. This is a combination of the first two readings, okay? The last reading was all about softening, and I feel like you've completed the cycle. Like you're ready to start teaching other people how to do this. You've adjusted your boundaries, putting firmer boundaries up, taking some boundaries down that were too firm, that didn't allow you to live fully. And the energy coming towards you is handing it over, softening up, surrender, forgive yourself, forgive others. These look like little pyrite stones there too. So this is kind of where you're coming from, what's coming towards you. So basically it's a time to surrender, not be in a hurry. Doesn't mean you're being lazy. It's just a good time to follow where the universe is taking you. I want to see what this card is, but see the beauty, gratitude, the sacred is everywhere. Oh, that's nice. Look at the gold in the middle. Like, it's everywhere. Okay, so that's going to be your theme. Seeing the beauty everywhere. That gratitude of being, even if it hasn't happened yet, you're an expert at this. You're like, yeah, but I still feel the gratitude of what is around me. So we've been getting a moon card for the advice card for the middle. Hold your vision. It's all about seeing. You might be noticing your eyes, or you're seeing flickers, or your focus is coming in and out, your physical eyes. So there's a lot about seeing and vision here. Okay, this is crazy. This was in one of the last two readings. A new romantic cycle begins. So is the whole world falling in love? Like, I don't know. We're going to keep it. It came out. So a new romantic cycle, new moon in Libra, and hold your vision. I want to be able to see them all. All right, so this is the center of your reading, seeing the beauty. If you can look around and see the beauty that you have right now, that's what's just shooting you into more abundance, that you know, more than you have even now. Holding your vision. Oh, I feel a lot of clearing energy. It always tries to take my breath, kind of move my breath, and I can feel the clearing when that happens. I love it. All right, these are clarifiers. Right away, we have the Tower. Okay. And we have the Nine of Cups. Wish fulfillment. Both came out at the same time. This one first, this one I had to turn over and turn around. So something big is coming and you're not, no matter how much you think you're ready for, oh yeah, no, I know, I'm ready, I'm ready. No, this is going to hit you like, what? I did not see that coming. How did I not see that coming? But in the end, it's so good and it's going to just make you very, very happy. This hasn't happened yet. This goes here. This goes in seeing the beauty. A new, oh, maybe it's a new partner coming in for you. Does everybody, seriously, does the lovers have shown up in the last two? Romantic cycle has shown up. So it seems like some of us can expect some interesting times. All right, let's get a clarifier for boundary stones. That's negotiations, contracts, communication. These new boundaries that you've put up, taken down, have allowed you to reach out further. You're making your world bigger and you feel more confident to work with people and stand your ground on what it is that you want to accomplish while still putting yourself out there with others. Where before you might not have because you're like, oh, there's too many moving parts, there's too many people, I'm not getting involved in that. But now you've adjusted your boundaries and well done because it's taken you to some new levels and you can really see things moving in towards you now. You can see it all coming towards you, even if seeing it is energetically. But we do have the keep your vision card, hold your vision card. So, and seeing the beauty. So you do see it coming towards you. Let's get a clarifier for lay it on the altar. Hand it over, soften, surrender, forgive. Oh, this is about intuitively making your choices. But first, you need to surrender, soften, and be relaxed as you get into this state of, okay, calm your mind and just choose. You know, it'll come to you. You don't need to see where you're going. There's a lot of sight in here, but the Two of Swords, she's wearing her blindfold. She's like, I don't need to see it. I don't need to see it with my eyes because she feels it intuitively. I'm surprised we don't have a high priestess here. Let's see if there's any more that wants to come out of this deck, and then we're going to clarify with the Rune Tarot. We have Queen of Pentacles falling under the Two of Swords. She has been planting her seeds. Ooh, we have the Knight of Pentacles. So this feels like a relationship between a more mature person and a younger person. But we do have the Queen and the Knight of Pentacles. So this is an excellent match. I do feel like the boundaries that you've changed are going to allow you to enjoy a new part of your life. This could definitely be romantic. This could be a business partnership. This could be both. I love the Pentacles. This is like two peas in a pod, but you're the queen. You're the Queen of Pentacles. Whether you're male or female, you are the Queen of Pentacles. You have planted so many seeds, you can't remember where they all are. The Knight of Pentacles, he's moving, but he's slow moving. He is thorough. He is like the diligent person that you trust. They're not rushing around doing things willy-nilly. They're doing it right. And you can just see, you can feel the energy. It's like, no, I know where I put everything. Everything's going to grow. I watered it, fertilized it. Everything's going to come. Yeah. Six of Wands. Is there another one turned? Oh, no. Six of Wands, riding into the limelight. This is victory. This is victory. And this comes from that surrender to where, you know how people say, no, I just trust that it'll all work out great. And is that really surrender? Or is it, I just trust that even if it doesn't work out great, it's how it's meant to be, you know? Like, does it have to be working out amazing? That's the only way that it's the way it's supposed to be? No. But you know all about that. We're we're not new to any of this. So, but you've got a lot of wow, like just an overly happy heart. This Nine of Cups makes me very happy, and I loving all the yellow under the tower. Yeah, this is the equivalent of like a unicorn walking in front of you at the mall or something. It's like, whoa, where did that come from? Oh, you never know what you're gonna see. You never know what you're gonna see. Expect the unexpected. Okay, I love that. I love the Six of Wands for you. And we are, as promised, going to take a few clarifiers from the Viking rune deck. Starting with the boundary stones and the Three of Wands, please. Did I mention the High Priestess? There you go. There she is. And I said I'd be shocked if she didn't show up. This is your psychicness. This is your intuitiveness. And it comes from all of the surrender. It comes from letting go of that, like thinking that you got control. We don't have control over a lot. You know how to balance that. That's what you have been balancing. And it's just improving your intuition over and over. Now we have the Strength card. Do you love your reading? All of these are show me I have a high vibration group here. Thanks for watching, by the way. I appreciate you guys taking time with a new channel. So we've got the High Priestess, Strength. I'm anxious to see what the clarifier for this is, because you don't have many hiccups here. You really don't. It's just smooth sailing. These are both major arcanas. And okay. We have the Two of Wands over the Two of Swords. So this is choosing intuitively, and also even past that. I feel like you've passed that. You're like, yeah, that's what I do. I already know about that. You're preaching to the choir. I already knew that. Okay, so let's bypass her, and we're back to the Pentacles, the Queen and the Knight, and the Six of Wands. And then over that, we have the Two of Wands. So I feel like you just know, I've got this. I know, I'm going to know. I'm not going to worry about which way to choose, because you know. Boom. Need we say more? Sorry if that was loud. Getting excited. We're going to take those two, because they're flying off my fingers. 666, reflect. I feel like you've already done this, but it's back here, this reflect. But this is something you need to do from time to time. When things start rolling really good, like I feel like they are now, we tend to forget about meditating. We tend to like wake up and go, oh yeah, I'm doing that. You know, go, getting everything done, having a blast, being just successful and busy. But we do need to stop, and you'll know when. There's that blue. I've sure been seeing that around me a lot, the blue energy. Okay. 777. So you've got all matching numbers here. I've been seeing a lot of like 1, 2, 3, 4, that type of thing. Obviously, of course, some matching numbers too, but luck. So not only have you worked at it, you've got luck on your side. So if it's meant to be, you know this. There's no way it's not going to be, right? So okay, I want to get one more. There you go. one more of these to clarify. This came in the last reading. Nothing is impossible. Open to the unexpected. You'll find a way. So I was talking about the unicorn at the mall. Yeah, if you're not open to it, you won't see it. Trust me. Trust me. I actually thought this card was up when I said expect the unexpected or whatever. I thought this card was up because that's what it says, open to the unexpected. But so I guess I was just realizing it was coming up. So this is great. I hope you're enjoying the energy here. What a switch from September. I don't know about you guys. Well, I do know about you guys. Everybody's switching up. So enjoy the rest of your week and have a good one. I'll see you next time.